Brought to you by Saru.
Welcome back. An electric atmosphere in Potchefstroom. Now, as you may or may not know, every week here in Varsity Cup Land, we have the Bid for Pink initiative. This is where you can back your boykies and get involved by placing your bids on one of those limited edition pink Varsity Cup rugby balls. Remember, if you win, you've got the opportunity to have your ball signed by either the team of your choice or the team of captains of all the Varsity Cup teams. Place your bids now via our text line or alternatively on our website, and you could be our winner. Now let's have a look at the NMMU boys getting their hands down and dirty with a charity organization in their area.
Every year, the Madiba boys come to our shelter to assist us as far as painting and moving things. And today they came and moved a whole house for us, which was absolutely wonderful. And every year they've supported us. So we really thank the Madiba boys, because not only did they paint today some rooms for us at Yorkisella Haven, but they brought furniture from the house that we've just moved out of, because we had two homes. We now have one. So we are far more compatible for people that need to come to a shelter. They can come to one house. Everything will be done here. We're going to be doing training and various different counselling courses and courses for other NGOs as well. This is wonderful because we've got enough room for all the children to play in the back garden. We're going to have a serenity garden put here as well. So this is much more compatible for families now to come here, so that there's lots of things for the kids to do, and the mums can also relax and take it easy and have places to sit and read.
For me, and the team, it's obviously just playing your part for the community and helping out wherever we can. I mean, any helping hands, they take it and they really are appreciative of it. So for us, I mean, just to be out there and trying to help out as much as we can. And I mean, they're living very close to where we are, so yeah, just a helping hand basically. We've been doing this for 3 years now. I think women abuse is obviously something we want to stop in South Africa. So anything that we can do to help them, and see that rugby players so macho and stuff, going out there and actually helping them, and obviously just being there to support the ladies, and they are appreciative of it. And yeah, I think it just changed that image that rugby players are aggressive and then don't really help out, and we just go out and help them. Yeah, so for me, just a support base for them, and they really are appreciative of it.
My role is not only do I oversee the running of the houses, I'm also a therapist, so I do a lot of counselling with the clients as well, quite a bit of PR and marketing as well. This organisation has actually been going for 25 years, and in that time, and I think I have to say this, that we've never closed our doors once in 25 years. We're always here, we're always open, and people can come to us any day, any time, day or night, and we're always available to them. Well, most of our donations come from the people of Port Elizabeth, and that's proved that the people of Port Elizabeth have been very generous over the years, because we're still here. We're very fortunate to get funding through the Children's Feeding Trust, as well as Community Chest and AFROX. And this year we've teamed up with Avon, South Africa, which are very much involved with women abuse around the world, actually. So we're very fortunate to be part of their portfolio this year, as well as many other corporates. ABSA is one of them as well, that has been a great support of ours. So we're very fortunate in that respect.
Ek wil baie dankie sê dat julle vandag kon gehelp het. En mens sê as daar enigiets wat ons nog kan doen, dit was ons 'n groot voorreg geweest. Baie dankie.
Thank you very much. You've done a fantastic job today. I know it's probably the hottest day of the year, but thank you very, very much, because we would never have had this done without you guys. So we thank you, and we thank you for your help all the way through the years that you've helped us. And we wish you well for the Pink Shorts campaign, and make lots of tries and make lots of money for us. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So fantastic to see our boys getting involved with social justice initiatives, and it's great for you as well to see where all your money is going. So don't forget to place those bids. You can see that money is all going to a good cause. Let's have a look at who our commentators are this evening. Let's meet them and have a quick chat with them.
Thank you very much, Caroline. It is a glorious evening in Potchefstroom, and I'm joined by Gabani Bobo, who's already been down on the field. I've been there as well, Bo. Fantastic atmosphere, and they've been bubbling for at least 2 hours already.
It's been bubbling under. It's one of the things I've been waiting for.
Our director wants us to talk about each other here. You played for the Ikeys, you remember that?
I know, I remember that, sitting down in the cold showered rains of Cape Town, down at the Green Mile, but what a good result for them to win.
I remember your Supersport try of the year, back in 2001. Heli Skierpers owns a goldfish. I wonder whether he won it at the fair.
Or maybe just because there's so much conversation they do have.
And Flock Silliers, I was lucky enough to be in Hong Kong when Flock played for the first ever South African Sevens team. Now, Tiens Elof is the man who has been invited up by the army to fire the shell that is going to start proceedings tonight. He, of course, is the outgoing rector of NVU. Now let's have a look at the NMMU side. David Maidser, the coach. He's done some interesting little shuffles at the last minute, and he's decided to swap the hookers around. He's also brought a lock forward into the back row. Stefan Willemse is going to wear the number 24, and Tim Agaba has gone down to the bench. He'll be an impact player in the second half. What do you think of that?
Oh, it does send a message out there. They bit more worried about the forward pack of the Pukke. They've been dominant every time they play this season, so they want to match them up physically and then hopefully bring on Timothy Agaba to make sure that he finishes off all the good work that'll be done by Willemse and the boys.
So I think the bomb has already gone off by the looks of that, and the two mascots are leaving the field. Thank you, Dr. Tiens, from everybody at Pukke. It's been a whole year of saying goodbye to it. Now, the Pukke team unbeaten apart from the one game against Marty's here, and they've become pretty familiar over the season. Look out for Sylvian Mahuza, dynamic presence at fullback, really good, efficient half-back combination, Dorfling and Veldhagen. Armand van der Merwe, known to his mates as Akka. He was the man of the match when these two sides met in log play. And look out for Francois Robertson, an enormous presence. Oh,
there's lots of presence, yeah. Especially the eighth man comes in at John Language, man who played down at the Rovers. He's come up with Robert Dupré, so he knows him very well. He does possess a very dynamic player at the eighth man. He carries very well, and he links up very well with his backs.
So, predict the score on Score Predictor, and you can win one of 5 Samsung Galaxy S4 mini smartphones. I'm due an upgrade at the moment. I might try and get myself one of those. Supersport.com is the place to go, and it's powered by Super Brew. Is there anybody left in this country who doesn't follow Super Brew?
Oh, it's so tough. Every time I try to play, I always lose. So I think I'll leave it to you, Andy.
Well, I got my banker wrong this week. The Chiefs lost. So here come the Medibas onto the field, led by their captain, Roy Godfrey. He's in his 4th season of Varsity Cup rugby, massively experienced, and is signed with the Eagles. And there's Gavin Houtfleisch, who picked up a nasty-looking injury last week in the game against Shimlers, but he's recovered well enough to make it into the starting side tonight. And now we wait for Pukke to come onto the field. Preceded by the mascot, and they will be led out by their captain Tian Dorfling, who is one of several players in this side who have their roots in the Eastern Cape. So interesting to see boys playing against their compatriots. Well, it's bedlam in the stadium. We had a Kosse's game as a warm-up, and it was full for that, and it's full to overflowing now. And Tian Dorfling, I don't think he can keep the smile off his face.
That's unbelievable. These fellas have worked so hard for this moment, and now they do have a chance, and if they win this one, to host their first ever Varsity Cup final. So there's loads to play for, and it's great the fact that when Robert Dupré and James Hall came here, they've changed the culture, changed the ethos, and the players are playing up now.
Now it's going to be time for the anthem. And the The anthem singers tonight will be Labona Cello and Valeska Constant. Well, I'll tell you what, Francois Pinard and the people who started this concept 6 or 7 years ago now must have goose pimples when they watch coverage like this. A full house, wonderful atmosphere, and everybody is on the edge of their seats. Our Spurkit ball boy tonight is going to bring the match ball onto the field. There he is on the far side, and he's going to meet our referee, who is taking the field now. So Jakub Kotze and Tashla and Shikaza. They will now be joined by Feyenoord Visser, and he is at ML Fick Lars School. There he is. His favourite player is the Beast, and he's a Lions supporter. And I would think after Saturday there'll be a whole lot more Lions supporters in South Africa.
Yeah, the Lions have been doing very well, Henry. Everyone is happy up there in Gauteng. Well, it's good to see that after they've been left off last year, they come back and they've actually started to deliver.
So it looks as if we are ready to go. It'll be the Madibas playing from right to left on your screens. And they will certainly be the underdogs. They lost last week, but only by a slender 1-point margin. There goes the shell, and the match is underway.
And the mascot is down.
So here goes the first carry for Juan Language. Tian Dorfling has a look over his shoulder, and first touch for Johnny Veldhagen. Big kick downfield, but it's well fielded by Jared Bass, who was quickly into position there. Now Veldhagen will have another go, and this time that's an interesting tactic. He's gone for the other corner, and it's taken by Gavin Hoopfleisch.
Work over, T, work over.
Ball hanging up in the air in the thin, high-felt atmosphere. And there's a first touch for the pink shorts.
And Satan fell and bowed before him, as Jesus said, "Give me the keys."